the bank, so the banks can't steal my money or take it out the bank and use it. Nobody can use your money's your money, and that's it. So coming out the fiat currency, so there's lots of things happening, but if you're not following and you're not one of the patriots and awake like me, you'll not understand what's going on. And we're all going to supposedly be much better off. All the money and taxes that's been stolen from over the years is going to get taken back from the globalists and put back into the people's banks. So we've got money. And all debt forgiveness. So like some mortgages, that just goes to zero. Any credit card bills, anything you owe on credit cards, blank, zero. So all debt forgiveness. So that's why people are going to be much better off and have money in their pockets. Then eventually all the prices of groceries and all that are going to come down, because with the world being on the gold-backed currency, it's all like 1 to 1. So the prices of food and everything will just come down. So it'll be like prices will be like back in the 1950s. Obviously I can't talk like this to me family because they all think I'm a conspiracy theorist and tinfoil hat job. But you've just got to keep on going and drop little subtle hints and try and point them in the right direction. Because if you try and do it too much at once, they just think you're a crackpot. Been there, done it, got the t-shirt, seen the film twice. So I know exactly how other people are going through, trying to wake up their family. My sister, one of my sisters is the worst. She is a 24-hour TV, BBC watching, totally programmed. And even when you present her with the truth, she's so programmed and into the system, she doesn't believe what you tell her that is the truth, and even if you've got evidence, that's how bad it is. But I understand, because we've all been programmed by the mainstream media and the news and TV, videos, radio that they own. So obviously all you hear is their propaganda, what they want you to hear, just to brainwash you constantly. Lies and propaganda. So obviously that would be in a high hill up there, all the water runs down and just comes into the burn here. You can see a few places where they've had to build it up with stones in that high, they're strong mesh, got to build up the embankments again, where they've collapsed over time. Same as this side as well, where the embankments are dropping a bit with the heavy rain. The weight of it just pulls it down. Right, so you can see the built-up wall here in the heavy-duty strong mesh. Loads of stones to build it up thicker and stronger. So running new network cables through here. That's what they've been digging all this up for, running them to the farm. bury the cable like 3 foot under 3 foot of earth and stone to protect it. You can see where they've dug up right along here, going towards the farm. You hear the generator going in the outhouse. I brought me a banana, one of my oranges, so I've got something to sit down at the waterfall and enjoy. Just something to eat on and get some juice from the oranges. So takes the dryness off your throat when you've been walking so far. Right, so there's the burn on that side and there's a burn on this side where they've got like a little bridge that takes across with these trees here. And I'm just coming further around the corner and I'm starting to see the Bates Motel, or that's my nickname for it. Because like I say, it's up on a bit of a hill, it's not used anymore, so it just looks eerie when you're passing it. Just like the Bates Motel up on the hill, where his dead mother sitting in a rocking chair at the window with the light on constantly. So if you think back about the film Psycho, I mean, obviously the famous music, you kind of forget it. Of course, when it was out and all in the 1960s, I was still at school, like 10 years old, so when you watch films like that, you think you shit yourself. But now you just laugh at it. Right, there's a little bridge that takes across. So as you can see, there's a burn coming from over there. There's a burn coming from this side to go underneath the road here. And the crisscross here at the corner. That's like old railway lines with a bit of concrete in the middle. And this is where it's coming down and going underneath the road here. Right, so there's your generator room with the door open. So it's got the plaque on the wall there, Row Hope Farm, and that's where you go around into the farmhouse. Oh, you're behind. Those are little bridges to take across the streams here. So they must have been getting a bit shopping in, because he just as I was parking up, turning the car around, he was coming down. He's got diesel canisters and also might have gone for diesel, top up the generator. Right, so there's Bates Motel up on the hill, and then you go past that, bend round to right and start going uphill. Gentle ascent,
but it's long and going up and up and up and up. So by the time you get to the top where Murder Clough is, your legs are thinking, thank God for that. When you get on the flat at the top. Right, so that grass track you can see going up the side of the hill there, that's where you go up towards Windy Gall if you're going up that way as well. Right, so there's Bates Motel straight ahead. I've walked around it, actually looked in, and all you can see is just old furniture that's just been stored in the house. But there's nobody living in it now. I just like being nosy, so I went and had a walk around it and peered in all the windows, as you do. To all these is the outbuildings to the outhouse. So obviously it was a working farm at one time. Just like TROWS back there. Now once again I'm going to keep an eye on me battery as well, so I've turned on the battery after leaving the car, so if it hasn't gone beep 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 and gone off, what I think to be about an hour and a half, that's when I put a new battery in, just to make sure that I record the whole journey and I don't get those stupid messages, please wait, repairing your file. Like I say, I think I found out what it is. When you're recording and you're on your battery and your battery's starting to get to its lowest top up, when it's just about to die, it hasn't got enough power in the battery to do the video and audio of your recordings, so therefore it's not getting full capacity of the battery, and therefore that's when it fails. You start getting these top up messages. Must have been where the trailers reverse up to and bring wherever they're bringing down to put them on the trailer. Right over this cattle crate and then round the S-bend and drop down to the ford across the river. This is full of water. Here the burn on the right hand side now, because I've crossed over roads and bridges, so it's now on the right hand side. But they're both coming down to meet the ford here. And I'm going to be crossing over. Right, so there's the Bates Motel. As you can see, why I call it Bates Motel, because it's up on a hill. There's it looks eerie because there's no curtains, there's nobody in it, no lights on. Obviously, TROWS, the farm down there, they'll just use this for storage. These outbuildings. Right, so there's your track straight ahead that takes up, round to the left, then up and over towards Windy Gall. Just follow that grass track. It's well cut in, you can't go wrong. So you can see it's going up around this first bit of a hillock, up off to the right, getting higher and higher and higher. Then it bends out the left and starts going across the top. Then eventually you start following like a smaller, thinner track, going up and over the high hill there, towards Windy Gall. Female pheasant. Right, this ford should be quite full as well now, because we've had all the rain. You can see all the wetness of the red track there, where cars have been driving up the hill from, driving through here. So the people that live in Usby Ford Farm will be driving along here and up and over. Right now, because we've had loads of water, those railway concrete sleepers will be slippy and full of green moss, so rather than take the chance, I'm just going to walk over the bridge here. So you can see the concrete sleepers supports underneath the water. These bridges are getting really old and dilapidated. That one over there and this one here. But this wider one is what the farmers used as well to get across the ditch before the ford was built. Right, this is where you start going uphill slowly but surely. It's just never ending. And because you're walking on loose stones, it's harder and harder work. I drop back down at the road here, just here. So when I come back down, I can either go back over the same bridge or go across to that one on the right. But yeah, you go through that double wooden gate and head up that grass quad bike track and just follow it up and up and up and up and up to go to Windy Gall. Right, up this red stone track. What I'll do is I'll go to the Davidson's Linn waterfall, then I'll come up away from it and go into the start of the trees to show you how it's still blocked off with fallen trees on this side as well as the former the Forestry Commission track that I went up last time I came up here. Right, through this open gate here. Right, so like I say, the cars come up here for the people that live at Usway Ford Farm. And there's the sun just coming up over the ridge there, trying to poke through. Right, so the grey stones now going to turn to rough red stones after this cattle grade. So when I came up here bare and I have to go around through the gates and not over the cattle grade because I didn't want his falling through and hurting his legs because he's not used to cattle grades. So rather than risk injuring his paws or his legs, I just went through every gateway to avoid coming over cattle grates. But as you can see, the gates are mostly tied back, so the farmers can just drive straight through and miss the going over the cattle grates. Right, listen. That's all you can hear. Rooks, jackdaws, or crows, whatever. It's lovely. Typical Sunday morning for me. Get up early, jump up quick, get my clothes on, have a quick cup of tea, check the weather before I set off, and then jump in the car and start driving off here. So the way I've came as usual, onto the A1, drove up along past the metro centre, over the River Tyne via the road bridge, continued on right away along to the Coldstream Road turn-off, which is the A697, which is 32 miles exactly from my house. Then up onto the A697, followed it along, and then took the left to go along towards Rothbury at the Anglers Arms pub turn-off. And then just followed the road right along through Rothbury, through Thropton, through Sharperton, Flotterton, Harbottle, Alwynton, then left towards Linshiel to go into the start of the Coquet Valley, and then just drive right up through the Coquet Valley, and we have parked up at TROWS car park behind us. So that's how we've got here today. Right, so you can see the road going up there uphill beyond those trees. That's where I'm heading. So as you can see, it's mostly